Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. In this video, I want to show you a fantastic tweet thread from a man named Chadstone Theory, in which he outlines his max bullish notion for XRP. If you find that to be utterly preposterous, please watch the entire video. I went all the way through, and it is fantastic. It's packed with brilliant suggestions for how XRP may revolutionize the financial services sector as a whole. Now, a lot of stuff is material I haven't spoken on my channel before. But this Twitter conversation has taught me a lot. I've included a tweet thread that discusses many potential uses for XRP because I know it will blow your mind. I swear I haven't mentioned this to anyone. But I assure you, regardless of how you feel about the price forecast, you will want to watch the whole thing because it is incredible. I can't stress how important it is for you to be here. This video may not be what you're used to seeing, but bear with me, I'm going to read you a whole thread of tweets. It gets a touch messy in a few places. But if you go back and read what's on the screen, you'll be able to understand everything that was said in complete detail. You will obtain such a fascinating and in-depth understanding of XRP if you commit to listening to the whole talk, though, that you won't want to stop listening anytime soon. If you agree with me that this thread of tweets is fantastic, then you should definitely follow #Chad on Twitter. When he asks, I had every intention of reading this post in its entirety, but I now see that doing so will only make the issue worse. It occurred to me that I could analyze it and rewrite it using my own words. Nonetheless, I didn't think it was only for Chad. The point here was to give him all the credit he deserved. What he did was incredible, so stick with him. I'll also put his Twitter handle in the video's description for maximum exposure. Gentlemen, hear me out. I'm going to let I watch this video and read this complete thread of tweets. Don't stop until you finish it, it will change the way you think about the world. A $20,000 prize can be won by following the Chadstone Theory's theory to level P, grab some food and a drink, because I'm going to tell you a story, and I'm going to twist it so that all you need to know to figure out what's in store for us as a group is the fact that it's interesting. To begin, there are three primary components that establish an asset's value. Taking care of business on the money front means making room for the supply of undervalued assets if demand is weak. Instead, costs will increase. Second, expanding markets. This refers to someone's willingness to part with cash in exchange for an item they deem worthwhile. Fourth, the Mona Lisa's scarcity of available funds is the sole factor that determines its market value. Works can be copied or adapted, but mana cannot be recreated. We also place a premium on it because of its cultural relevance. We hold that principle to be true. Let's start by explaining certain things. To help educate those still in the dark, XRP has a total quantity of exactly 100 billion coins. A small amount of XRP is burned or destroyed during the verification of each ledger transaction. Thus, the asset has deflationary effects. Since almost all trade is done through a modest public pool of current funds that is simply swapped back and forth through retail XRP, any other asset on the ledger may be issued as an IOU. Availability to the general public is critical as it has a direct impact on supply and price. In today's market, XRP is worth around $18 billion. But wait on there, since that doesn't mean $18 billion has been invested in XRP. The market cap only reflects the price at which buyers are willing to sell, thus there are significantly fewer of them. US banks, so the story goes, will move dollars to public exchanges, convert them to XRP, and then move them back to dollars. Even though Ripple Audio, on demand liquidity, was developed in response to this, it is unlikely that prices will rise. Underdogs are the focus of ODL. In the wake of Bank of America's aggressive pursuit of Wells Fargo's OTL division, it would be beneficial to level the playing field for smaller banks and money transmitters so that they can compete more effectively with the major banks. OTL in its current form will not be used by AECT. If you think Chase would use Kraken or Binance to source public exchanges for trillions of dollars in cross-border trades, then I have a wonderful igloo to offer you. This is where things become interesting, as maintaining your privacy is a prerequisite for earning $20,000 in XRP. They have been truthful and forthright with us. The XRP token was never meant to be traded on a wide scale. We were the photographs taken before the big game as everyone got warmed up and ready for the huge leaks that the banks insist on keeping secret. There are no plans to alter that. There isn't a single bank on the planet that would let the public see its private ledger. Readings from Hotel California are required for the bank to issue loans and conduct business without being watched. It is not required that you show up at any specific time. The public is aware that Bank of America has a patent on XRP wallets that integrate with their back-end infrastructure. The asset XRP will evolve into a reserve currency. However, this can only happen if digital wallets adopt OTL XRP private ledgers. Remember that XSRP was owned by Ripple Banks, and the holy grail is that XRP may be used to issue any form of asset, including CBDCs. To rephrase, the XRPL will be used in the minting of Bank of America coins. As in, XRP. Bank of America will keep cryptocurrency on a private ledger in the same way that a central bank stores gold as collateral. Bank of America uses its own coin, as well as an XRP derivative, to keep track of customer balances. Bank of America has complete discretion over your funds so long as they contain any amount of XRP. They plan to maintain a stable supply of XRP, much like a gold reserve, and instead use the funds to grow their business. The question then becomes how they may move their money to another bank and so on to the COF policy for state-right institutional-grade liquidity providers. A large number of different digital assets have been amassed on this private XRP ledger. Since they are an external trading platform, they must convert one issue of IO derivative into another. The grown-ups are holding on to XRP, too, which is why Chase Bank will replace Bank of America as the go-to spot for cryptocurrency storage. Counterparty risk describes this circumstance. Coins from Bank of America, Morgan, Wells Fargo, etc. are all held in the IGLP, thus transactions from those banks are directed to an ILP, where they are converted to Morgan coins using XRP. The JP Morgan coin will be sent to Chase Bank, where it will be exchanged for dollars and deposited into your account. Have you figured out the secret strategy that will earn you XRP? If so, the future of your company is in your hands. Similar to how people hoard gold, they will start saving up pieces. Please tell me what the most expensive thing in the world is right now. It's extremely unlikely to happen in real life. However, it is crucial to the international movement of money as a whole. To fortify their financial standings, each bank and EIGRP will amass XRP, creating something like to a digital arms race. When all OTC alternatives are depleted, most of the XRP held in escrow by Ripple will never be used. After that, what options are there? It's frequently assumed that many XRP units have been lost, despite the fact that there is actually a far lower number of XRP in circulation. Do you remember when Mellon, a banker, held 1 billion XRP at the time of his death? His keys have been lost forever. There is a limited availability of $20 billion on the markets. The banks will eventually access the open market for XRP when they are ready to do so. Once they get it, they will have it for a very long time indeed. Never again will you see it. Then, imagine that all of the banks and ADLs suddenly become paranoid and buy up all of the XRP on the market. We have never seen anything like a multi-billion-dollar FOMO rush on the order books at institutions. If the public order books disappear at 0:30, what happens to XRP? You can no longer purchase XRP for 40 cents. There will be no more XRP. You can't buy XRP for $1 again. As a result, prices on other markets start to move toward the highest one. Private wallets are used to make withdrawals. They plan to come back at that time and sell the goods for a profit. In contrast to the worldwide money transfer industry, which is worth $1 trillion. That's a negligible sum. Make an educated guess as to what I was referring to. The total quantity of US dollars in circulation is $40 trillion, according to estimates from American banks. They need to have around $70,000 worth of XRP in order to be considered in the top 1% of all XRP holders. Only a few billion are actually available for retail trading on the markets. The derivatives market is worth more than $4 trillion, and the world's billionaires would like to see it and the rest of the world's institutions slashed. Consider the repercussions of a reduction of just 1 billion books from the public's available supply, bringing the total number of books in circulation down to the hundreds of millions rather than the billions. What's up next? Only 100 million in the public supply. Then, how much of the public supply is fluctuating below 100 million? Here is an accounting of the remaining 21 million public supplies. Those of us who stayed know that there is a cap of 21 million supplies. You'll notice that I didn't tell you how much XRP would cost, because you're the only person who was thinking that. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.